cloud of smoke. There was another vantage point I saw just moments ago, Blair and Tracy, where we saw trucks damaged, buildings damaged.
Beyond the airport, down into this industrial area. What is just hard to get my arms around is the amount of smoke and black smoke and the flames that are down there, which most obviously is Jet A, is the fuel that would have been in this plane that crashed. But you can see that this major fire, it's caused these other buildings on fire down here. So this is a very tragic scene, and we're going to stay over this for quite some time. Back to you guys.
Now at 6, reported just moments ago, a plane crash at Muhammad Ali Airport in Louisville, Kentucky.
Well, let's get right to Atlanta News First anchor Joe Gorcho at the First Alert Breaking News Desk. And Joe, I know we're just confirming from Atlanta-based UPS that this is one of their planes.
It is, and we're also trying to get more official responses as to what was the cause of this crash. Right now, as you should be seeing on your screen, you're seeing a wide vantage point of this devastation. You see flames on the bottom, and here's an aerial view now. We're just getting new images and video from the scene from our sister station there in Louisville, and I think this gives you kind of the scope of this damage here tonight. Just look at the trail of fire there on your screen, the thick cloud of smoke. There was another vantage point I saw just moments ago, Blair and Tracy, where we saw trucks damaged, buildings damaged. We do know from our sister station in Louisville that there are reported injuries because of this crash, and we're also learning that calls came in. There was another vantage point I saw just moments ago, Blair and Tracy, where we saw trucks damaged, buildings damaged. We do know from our sister station in Louisville that there are reported injuries because of this crash. And we're also learning that calls came in around 5:15 this afternoon. So this is all very much developing. We're also learning from our desk as well that right now there is a ground stop. The airport is completely shut down there in Louisville. And this crash happened just south of the airport. But as you can see, it looks like it's right there next to it as we see first responders there on the scene working to try to contain this situation. I'm seeing countless, you can see it on your screen there too, all these lights, all these first responders there responding to this crash. Like you mentioned here, this was a UPS plane. We don't know the specifics of what caused this crash, but we do know again that it was a UPS plane that did crash and cause this damage. Now, there is a shelter in place for 5 miles surrounding the airport at this time. Authorities are asking people to stay away from the area. One can imagine when you see this massive plume of smoke that, again, we don't know what caused this crash. Now, the FAA and NTSB, they're not replying right now. We're reaching out, trying to get answers because of this shutdown. We've reached out, and we got an automatic response saying they're not responding because of the shutdown. But again, this is just another vantage point. You're seeing planes grounded right now. The thick cloud of smoke. We have camera crews there from our sister station working to get more information at this time. Blair and Tracy, this is something, of course, we'll be keeping a close eye on throughout the evening as crews there, first responders look to contain the situation. Certainly prayers for all involved, as we do know there are injuries reported.
Joe, I was just going to ask you, looking